What's up, everybody? We are officially 8 weeks out for the competition, so let's start with a daily normal morning routine and weigh ourselves and see where we're at.
Alright guys, so there we are, 126.8 pounds, 12.7%. Okay, that is not good. Alright, so this is where I stand today. Not very impressed with it being week 12. Here's some, I don't really see my back, so.
Alright guys, so as you can see, like I was saying previously, 126 pounds, 126.8 with 12.7% body fat. A little disappointed in myself. I was on vacation last week in San Francisco, so I did let myself go a little bit. But you know, it kind of shows you in 1 week how much it could change and fluctuate. Because prior to that, I was at 11.8. So I gained back about 1% in body fat. But for me, that's quite a bit. Considering how long it takes for me to lose that 1%. So for the next 8 weeks up until my competition, my goal is going to be to lose about 0.5% per week. I think that's pretty obtainable. But as anyone out there knows, if you're into fitness a lot, the leaner you get, the harder it is to cut that weight. So 0.5% every week up until peak week, that should be attainable. So again, let's continue with the day, start with breakfast, and get our routine going.
Guys, so for breakfast today, I want to have just egg whites and brown rice. Pretty much it. Gonna try to lower. I don't want to start off my day with too much fat because I would probably have my fats for lunch and dinner. So egg whites and brown rice it is. Do 230 grams. That's equivalent to 5 egg whites. Let's see where we're at. 231. There's our brown rice. We have 5.1 ounces, which is okay, enough for me. And boom, there's breakfast. Calculate the macros in later, but egg whites and brown rice. I'm gonna eat this and wait about 2 hours, continue my chores, and head to the gym.
I'm gonna go over 3 principles that I think everyone or anyone should adopt in order to reach their fitness goal. Okay, and again, what I say, just take it with a grain of salt. Okay, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a fitness instructor, I'm not a personal trainer. I'm just someone that's been working out for the past 10 years, and I've learned a lot along the way on what to do and what not to do. And everything that I've done is based on what's worked for me, my body type, and my goals. Okay, so again, what works for me may not work for you. Okay, so take everything I say and apply what you think might work and might benefit you, and eliminate what won't, because only you know your body best. There's some things I do. I just want to take some time out to kind of vent a little bit, or give you guys some advice on what I've seen worked for most people and what haven't. And this is based on things that's done for me. Before anyone starts any fitness goal or fitness path or whatever you want to do, there are 3 things that I think that someone really needs to take into account when they're pursuing that kind of a lifestyle, or they're pursuing some sort of change. Is number 1 is knowing your goal. Okay, what is your fitness goal? What are you trying to achieve? Are you trying to lose weight? Are you trying to maintain where you are because you're comfortable? Are you trying to gain more mass, gain more muscle, gain lean mass? Okay, for me personally, what I do based on the macros that I'm tracking and the workouts that I'm currently doing right now is because I'm trying to get myself to a level where I'm ready for a physique competition. Okay, if you're trying to be a power lifter, if you're trying to be a bodybuilder, your macros are going to change, your diet's going to change, your workout's going to be a little bit different. So knowing your goal is so important, because if you don't know where you're trying to achieve, then there's really no outline that you can really focus on in order to achieve that. Because if you're trying to lose weight, but you're consuming all these extra calories, you're probably not going to get to where you need to be, because your nutrition is going to be offset. If you're trying to cut, but you're consuming way too much carbs or way too much protein, you really got to focus on what your goal is so that you can set realistic guidelines, right? So I've seen a lot of people out there that they really don't know what they want to achieve. They're trying to gain weight, but they're just eating too much, or they're doing workouts the wrong way. Again, with that being said, not everyone is trying to compete. Not everyone is trying to enter bodybuilding competitions or physique fitness competitions. For a majority of people that are working out or watching videos like this or vlogs such as these, they just want to look good enough to take off their shirt during summer, right? That's the average person. I mean, everyone wants to look good, everyone wants to be fit. But again, if you want to just do enough to look good, you still have to have some sort of goals or some sort of guidelines. Okay guys, so number 2 is be prepared. Okay, I've seen a lot of people, they set goals, they find out what they want to achieve, but they're not prepared to doing it. So being prepared, what does that mean? Does that mean you have to track your macros every single day? Well, to an extent, depends on what you're doing, right? Like I said, depends on your goal. Are you trying to be a physique competitor? Are you trying to be a bodybuilder? If so, I recommend tracking your macros. I recommend looking at your nutrition, what goes in your body, and what you're putting in, because I'm a firm believer that what you put in your body affects how you perform inside and outside the gym. But if you're just trying to look good for the summer, still to a certain extent you have to be prepared somewhat. Prepared as in what you'll be eating day to day, what kind of workouts you'll be doing, even what time you'll be going to the gym. Like for me, for example, I'm a bartender, okay? That's my nighttime job. So my nights are long, my days are short. So that means I have to be prepared in terms of what time I'm gonna wake up, what time I'm gonna go into work. So with my schedule, what am I gonna be eating throughout the day? And that's just from someone that's looking towards being a competitor. Now, for someone that's just wanting to look shredded or look good for the summer, to a certain extent, you're gonna want to know what I'm gonna eat the next day, or how I'm gonna plan out my meals, and what kind of workouts I'll be doing, because everything does affect the overall total outcome. So with that being said, it moves on to the third principle. Be consistent. Okay, you can set all the goals you want, you can do all this planning, but if you're not consistent with your workouts, if you're not consistent with your diet, none of that will matter, because change doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in a week. Okay, you gotta be patient. Okay, it comes with hard work as well. You put all this time being prepared, you set your goals, but if you're not consistent on a day-to-day and week-to-week basis, you're not gonna see any change or results. I've seen a lot of people quit because they get tired of doing the same routine, or they get tired of not seeing the results that they want because they're not patient enough to reach that finish line. Okay, I've seen people out there, guys, that they reached out to me and say, hey, how do you gain more muscle, or how do I cut more body fat? And after telling them my advice, down 2 weeks later, I see them steering back to their old habits. You gotta stay consistent, guys. You gotta stay consistent to your goals so that over time you'll start seeing the change. But if you give up too early or too soon, you're never gonna reach the finish line. Okay? So that's just my advice. You gotta stay consistent with your goals. Being consistent, you gotta know what your goal is, you gotta plan ahead of time, and you gotta keep track. I'm not saying that you need to count your macros on a day-to-day basis, because that's not necessary for everyone. Depending on what your goal is. You don't need to weigh out your food every day. You don't need to, but at least at minimum, you need to, depending on your goal, I mean, this is just my personal opinion, you need to eat some healthy food. Some of my advice for anyone that wants to be consistent, and this has worked for others, it may work for you. Take a picture of yourself on day one, and take a picture of yourself maybe on a daily basis or a weekly basis, and just compare, because people tend to be more consistent or stay motivated when they see results, right? Why do something over a long period of time if you're not seeing the benefit of it, you know? You want to enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? So take a picture of yourself, have a friend help you if you're comfortable, and again, you don't have to share this to Facebook, you don't have to post it on Instagram or make a YouTube videos. You know, what you do is just for your own personal well-being, and those are my tips for anyone that wants to start a fitness journey.
Alright guys, so we are off to the gym. Today is chest day, Monday. Typical Monday. I'm gonna see where I stand in terms of strength. I'm pretty sure my strength declined quite a bit because my weight dropped, but we'll see. So I know I haven't posted a video in a while, probably 2-3 weeks now, and you know, I've been really updating my stuff more on Instagram. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see that, you know, I try to post something, you know, once or twice a week. If you haven't visited my Instagram already, check it out, h.d._flex, hdflex. Just check it out, it's got some good stuff on there. But yeah, you know, for a while there, I haven't posted a video. Been pretty busy, but that's no excuse, right? Everyone's busy. But I was laying in bed last night and I thought to myself, man, what can I do differently? How can I upload new content that's unique and different every week? But then I questioned myself, and I stopped and I thought, wait a second, Hal, what are you doing? Why are you thinking too deep into this? And the initial reason why you started this vlog in the first place was to hold yourself accountable. You know, it's great that people watch, you know, but that's not the point. The point is you're doing this for yourself, and you shouldn't be worried about what kind of content you have or who's watching. I mean, I appreciate everyone that watches my videos and offers me some feedback, and I do take everything you guys say into account. But by the end of the day, the purpose of these videos is so that I can hold myself accountable for what I said I was going to do, so that I can stay on track. Because the end goal for me is to be competitive ready, to be ready for my competition at the end of May. So, you know, moving forward, I'm going to try my best to just, you know, upload as many videos as I can, whether it's going to be the same thing or not. But just so I can rewatch it and just kind of see, you know, what my form is like, or where I am in terms of my weight and body fat percentage. But you know, if you guys can offer me feedback, or those that have been competing before, if you guys have any suggestions for me, you know, let me know. Because everything I do, guys, I'm really doing on my own, because I don't have a fitness instructor like some people may have. I don't have a coach or someone telling me how to set my macros. Pretty much I'm basing everything I do off of an app that I downloaded on my iPhone in terms of macros. But
come in, I can seat you by the fire. Listen, there's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright, but I think I learned my lesson, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight. You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to the light, and it might taste bitter,